How do you deal with the daily grind of having to walk every day? Maybe that's a question you'll ask about. Can I do this every day? Do I want to do this every day? The answer is yes. Your body doesn't want you to do it because it's way easier to be super simple in life, not move, be comfortable, do the comfortable thing. So, how do you deal with that grind of trying to change what your body doesn't want to do? Well, through this daily walking challenge that I put myself on, I have realized that I'm going to have days where I generally just don't want to do it. A lot of days I generally look forward to it. So you just kind of balance those out. You just got to think bigger picture. It really does come down to the thought of loving your future self more than your present. And I know that by doing this every day, I'm getting better in some way, some fashion, each and every day. So just keeping that mentality, that pushing forward, that's what we're going for. It's honestly not about the distance. The distance is the motivator for me, but it's really about moving. I want to move every day in a purposeful way. And I know that by doing these walks and these walking challenges, I'm doing something out of
1.0 miles in 18 minutes 37 seconds. Lap time 18 minutes 37 seconds. Average heart rate 100.
What you're just generally doing. You're like, oh, I need to get a few more in. I don't even count those for any of my mileage. I strictly count what I am intentionally doing right now on a walk. And everything else is extra. That way I'm being super intentional and purposeful with these walks. I'm looking long-term goal. I can tell a huge difference in my legs, my hips, how they feel, how my clothes are feeling. And I can also tell that my body is coming really close to being able to run. So I know within 10 pounds, that's what I'm going to start running. My goal is to start running at 275 pounds. So I'm right there. I'm trying. It's a new day each day, right? So you just got to work on winning that particular day. How do you win that day? That's up to you. What is a daily goal for you to achieve? For me, it's that 1 mile day outside every day. But I know once I start doing and adding running in, that I'll start adding some new challenges to myself just so I can continue being purposeful. Try to be fruitful with these walks. So I'll still probably do some walking, but some running inside of it. I want to try to do different splits of sorts. I did one where I ran for 1 minute increment and 4 minutes of walking. I did that for 10 splits or sets, whatever you want to call it. And I was able to run a full mile. Yeah, I was broken up, but I felt okay doing it. And I hadn't ran for quite a while. It's easy to ignore the little victories, but I thought that was a huge victory for me. I could tell now, the way my feet feel, my ankles that I'm like right there. I could probably do it now, but I really am trying to be smart with how I do this. It's definitely for my older people who, in our minds, we're still young, right? You always hear that with elders, that yeah, their body might be aging, but their head still thinks they're young. That's true. That is very, very true. So trying to think and operate at my proper age and not just go full bore into something. It's very difficult. I'm doing my best. Doing my best to do it low and slow. And then to remember, I'm not young. I'm not old, but I'm not young. And then I'd say one of the other big things we got to remember on these journeys is that we have time. It's not like I have some type of, I need to be down a certain weight or be at a certain body fat or physique by a certain time. I've got time. I think by thinking like that, I'm not putting as much pressure on myself. Like when I was in the Navy, I'd only have so much time. You have like a 10-week notice they'd put out. And then boom, you gotta get it down. Then you're stressed. If you fail that test, it can screw your whole career up. No one wants to have their career screwed up. So that's stressful. This, I don't have any pressure like that, except whatever I put on it. So keeping in mind that I'm the one who sets that goal. I have a lifetime to get right. A whole lifetime. I say that because being strict to your diet is one thing, and all the exercise and so forth. But maybe there's a meal one day where you're like, I want to eat a whole thing of bacon today. I'm just digging some bacon, or a huge steak, or I would say stay in your carnivore. But try to be smart with what you're doing and being a little bit flexible. I don't do any cheat meals. I'm not saying do cheat meals. But if I'm trying to be strict with, I'm doing a lot of chicken and egg meals, like you see in my last video. That's my primary thing I do right now. It's not the only thing I do though. I'd say my cheat meal for me would be taco day. And it's not like it's a crazy cheat meal. It's just, I just melt some mozzarella cheese in the microwave and make some shells out of it. And then I measure my meat out, because honestly 8 ounces of taco meat is a lot. And then I put some dollops of sour cream on it and some hot sauce. That's a cheat meal for me now. And yeah, I don't crave any other things. I don't crave sweets anymore. I don't even think about it. I don't think about any other foods, so that's a good thing. I think the further you're along, as some of you veterans out there who've been doing this for a while, you could probably attest you're not really thinking about these other foods anymore. Plus you get so used to how your body feels that you don't want to. Like I can honestly say, I haven't felt bloated in quite a while. I can totally attest to the other foods keep you bloated. They keep you feeling really full and weird feeling. But just by doing carnivore, I feel like I'm supposed to feel. I don't feel heavy. I have consistent energy. And I last between meals really, really well. I mean, I'm doing intermittent fasting, and I truly believe that intermittent fasting and the carnivore diet, they really do go hand in hand. If you haven't done both, do both. If you're just doing intermittent fasting, I would pair it with carnivore diet. I'm going to do a video on that soon. But knowing what works for you is important, and realizing that it's okay to not be as strict on occasions. That's okay. You want to be able to live. You want to be able to be you with inside of these things. If you like some heavy cream and coffee like I do, do it. What's it really going to do to your diet? It's not going to derail you as long as you do it within good parameters. You just got to make your boundaries and be willing to play with them a little bit to find something that works for you. Maybe if you're going really strict, you lose a lot of weight really fast. Maybe a little less strict, not quite as aggressive. But realizing your goal and your time frame is on your shoulders, you decide that should help you out a lot. I just want to encourage you to not be so strict that you can't live comfortably within this. Just think about it. And I mean, what do you guys out there do who've been doing this for a while? How do y'all live? Do you live strict? Are you flexible on occasions? I mean, there are dirty versions of things. Oh, I just thought of another one I like to do. Buffalo wings. I love making buffalo wings. I still do that on occasion. You know, I just buy them, cut them up, and then I like to season them. I like to air fry them or smoke them first, and then I like to make my buffalo dressing, and then toss them and eat them up. I don't even count them. I just eat however many I want to eat. That's the beautiful thing of it. You can do this. I know you can. Let me know. What do you guys do? Leave a comment. Make sure you're subscribing if you're enjoying this content, if I'm helping you in any way, if you're getting any motivation out of this, or you are learning with me, going on the journey together with me, put I'm in the comments. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll talk to you later. Derek England, out.